This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome aboard the Port Key Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
Welcome to episode 25 of the Port Key Passport. I am your host, Brittney, and with me I have my co-host, Jack. Shoo! And Tionni.
What up?
So today we're going to be talking about R.I.P. Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D.
Oh, play the violins.
And I really thought you were going to say R.I.P. tour, and I was real excited for a second.
Wrong part. If you've been living under a rock, then you may not know that Muppet Vision 3D has 3D'd its last 3D.
Wow.
It's now 0D, okay?
Oh my gosh.
So we thought we'd do a little deep dive about the attraction and just talk about it a little bit. So let's start off with talking about maybe like the background and the history. And I think Jack's going to take that.
Okay, sure will. So back in the last century.
Oh my God. It was born on my birthday.
Oh my God, y'all have the same birthday?
Yeah, we had the same. I mean, not 1991, but it's a year younger.
May 16th.
It's a year younger. Yeah.
Yeah. So May 16th, 1991, back in the colonial days.
Right.
And back during MGM Studios, shout out Nicole. And it just so happened to coincide with Jim Henson's actual date of death, which was May 16th, 1990.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of interesting, because when I think about Disney World in general, you think about how Walt didn't get to see it.
Right.
And Jim Henson did not get to see Muppet Vision 3D. And it was his last major project before he died. So that's what kind of makes me a little bit sad about it. I was like, this is like his legacy, but all right, y'all.
Right. It was like, let's replace it with Monsters Inc.
Right.
Yeah.
And as everyone knows, because of the title, it is 3D. And it was filmed at the Walt Disney Studios on Soundstage 3. And he did pass before it was finished. He was actually 53 years old, so that's kind of young.
That's young. Yeah. Yeah, that's really sad.
He died because of toxic shock syndrome.
Oh, that's terrible. So it was like tragic? Like it seems like, yeah. Wow.
Aww.
I thought it was going to be like he was like older.
Right.
And he was like maybe 80 and this was his last project, but no.
Oh my gosh. He went to University of Maryland. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Did not know that. We're just guys, we're learning about Jim Henson real time here.
Right.
Back in 2017, that's so recent, really. They made a whole new entrance for the attraction. And now that I think about it, I can't remember the old one.
I can't either.
I didn't even know that. I just thought that was always okay. It's weird the things you remember and don't remember. And then we come up to November 22nd of 2024. And that's when Disney announced that it was going to close. They also announced that Muppets would go over to Rock and Roller Coaster. So I'm wondering how that's going to go. Like pre-shows and stuff like that. I think it's going to be fun. And I'm wondering what song they're going to use for the ride.
Also, I'm wondering if it's going to be like, what's the band, Dr. Teeth?
Oh, yeah.
If it's going to be like themed around them mostly.
Yeah. It's gonna. I feel like there's going to be a lot of animal merch.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about Rock and Roller Coaster changing to the Muppets?
I think it should be changed to Taylor Swift, but obviously that's not going to happen. So I'm okay with the Muppets.
I'm definitely happy for the Muppets over Taylor Swift.
Oh man, Tionni, I would make you ride that 35 times.
Okay.
Oh my god, I think I would put in headphones or something.
I'd be like, you like rides? You like rides? Let's go.
You like rides?
You like rides? Just ride it. Just enjoy.
I am a little like, okay. Again, that was what, back in the 90s when that opened, when Aerosmith was like at the top. Like,
I mean, they still look young in those videos. Like, and you know that Steven Tyler doesn't even look like that anymore.
Like, he looks, yeah. And and it's the same spiel as it always has been, and it's so funny, and it's just like, oh. But I don't know. I'm glad Rock and Roller Coaster is getting rethemed. I don't know if Muppets is the correct theme for that.
You know why I think it's okay though on like Disney's part, because bands are going to get not as popular anymore, whereas like the Muppets popularity is going to stay pretty solid, like the same as it is right now. So I understand them choosing something like that, and they don't have to go back and...
But when I think rock and roll, I don't think Muppets.
Well, no.
I mean, definitely not. They might change the name of it. They might change the name of it. Yeah, they probably should. Well, there is a documentary on Disney Plus called Jim Henson, Idea Man. If you want it just came out May 31st, 2024. It's like a year ago. And it takes you through all of the things that he created, and I mean, he's definitely a creative visionary. I mean, there's a ton of things that he has worked on that people probably don't even realize he's worked on. So he definitely got a lot done in 53. Well, obviously less than 53 years, but it's very sad. That is very, very young. That is extremely young.
We kind of owe him a thanks, kind of partially for our friendship.
Really? Oh, because it's like Avenue Q is kind of based off of like a parody of.
It was inspired by, that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also, I want to say that the woman who played Gary Coleman in the original cast of Avenue Q won a Tony last night.
Yeah, she did.
Since I played Gary Coleman in Avenue Q, it's pretty much like I won a Tony last night. So, thank you, everyone. I'll make sure to stay on when I get my EGOT. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. Wow. Okay.
All right, so back to reality. Now, in January...
Do you know how many people have played that role?
Y'all, just singing... You can be as loud as the hell you want when you're making love and shoving puppets in people's faces and grinding people's knee with a puppet. I mean, could there be anything more fun than that on stage?
Probably when I flicked people off and yelled, "Fuck you, lady, that's what stairs are for." Y'all, if you have not seen Avenue Q, see it. It is the adult Muppets, adult Sesame Street. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Jim Henson would probably be ashamed, but
or he might be,
it was great.
He was grown.
If you look at his filmography, it's a whole bunch of puppeteering in Sesame Street, so that's pretty cool. Oh my god, I remember Big Bird in China. I used to love that. Yeah.
That was my printer just on its own did that.
Uh-oh.
Little Jim's here haunting us. He's like, y'all better get it under control.
Jim said enough.
Jim said, get my name out your mouth.
I'm literally have not printed on that printer in like a week, and it just went, hey, what's up?
Ooh, haunted.
So, here we are. It's January 2025, and they finally gave us a closing date, June 7th, 2025, which just passed. And fun fact, the very last person admitted to the very last show was Jim Henson's daughter.
Yeah, I heard that.
So, I thought that was a very sweet moment. And I don't know if anybody's seen the TikToks and YouTubes and everything, but people were out there singing and just having a good time and taking last pictures. And The wait time got up to like 55 minutes, which I don't think they've seen that since 1991. So
yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's understood why that happens because it's like everybody wants to get their last show or ride in. But it's like if you guys had gone all the time, maybe they wouldn't have gotten rid of it if it was popular. But that was like a guaranteed entry, like walk on. Like you did not wait for anything. As long as you didn't miss the show, you weren't waiting at all. So it was, I remember I kept going in there to get a break just from walking around and, being in the heat. And I think we saw the show like 3 times. Saw the show in quotations. So like, it's definitely like a forgotten attraction. So I get why they got rid of it. It's just sad. It's anytime it's going to be sad. It's something that's been around since I was a baby. To go away like that, it's always going to be a thing. I mean, everybody crowded around for like Animal Kingdom. What was that? Dino Land? Like nobody rides that stuff, but everybody was like, we have to get on. Right. Like it's just
me. I was like, bye.
Good.
Bye. Rock and Roller Coaster. Bye.
I like Rock and Roller Coaster.
I mean, not Rock and Roller Coaster, Rip Ride Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've never gotten on that ride, so I'm like, whatever. I don't think I ever will.
I rode that ride, it undressed me. Like, literally, we watched the video, and my shirt was coming off.
It undressed me.
It did.
We did have a friend who spent the last day for the attraction in Hollywood Studios. Shout out Seth.
Hey, Seth, who was also in Avenue Q with us.
Yes, that's how we met.
He was, what's his name?
Trekkie Monster. He's going to send us like some pictures and videos and stuff. But yeah, he was saying that it was crazy there. He got to get into the second to last show because they were giving wristbands out in the morning for the last show. So you had to have a wristband to get into the last show. And yeah, it was crazy. He actually got to like go into the extended queue that like we've probably never seen because they haven't had that many people, like Jack said, since the 90s.
Right. Exactly. So, and did they already they got rid of Mama Melrose, and did they get rid of what's the other one? Rizzo?
Pizza Rizzo was still there.
Okay.
Like a couple days ago. So I'm assuming that's going to get rethemed.
I want to say everything closed because they're trying to get Monsters up and going.
Remember when that was Pizza Planet? Yeah. And then it was Pizza Rizzo. So what kind of Monsters Inc. pizza are we getting?
I don't know. I want the sushi place.
Well, I was going to mention this in what's coming next. But I think Disney Food Blog speculated that there might be that restaurant that's in the movie that might come. Yeah, so they might just take it away completely.
Pizza, man.
Yeah. Why? If they're gonna change the whole area, they might as well change
like
the
Disney,
food.
Like y'all got to go to Pizza Moon. If it ain't that quality, put it out.
Okay, so for y'all who never got to ride the ride, or if you just want to
ride the ride.
The ride is sitting on your tail and watching a movie, oh my God. Excuse me. For those of you who didn't get to experience the attraction.
That was good. That was great. Yeah. That was great. Yeah.
Anyways. I've got plenty of notes for you. Or if you'd just like to take a walk down memory lane with us, we're going to talk a little bit about the attraction itself. Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay, he's just busting out into song. The extended queue, I have a little bit of info on that. Apparently, there's stuff with old Muppet Star Wars and other movie spoofs. So, I guess I don't know if it was like posters or like what, but it was the Muppets in different movies.
Yeah, I think it's posters. I think I remember that.
Okay. So the only part of the queue I've ever seen is going like directly into like that holding room.
Yeah, that's all I've ever seen. Yeah.
The only reason I know about the extended queue is because one time we waited for Rise and we had to get into the Muppets extension queue because that's how far back it was.
Ooh. So you get brought into this room. It looks like it's supposed to be like a backstage kind of a room. So you've got like Miss Piggy's trunks. There's
Courtney.
Oh God. Oh, his Miss Piggy voice makes me like violent. And there's like boxes and all kinds of stuff. So you get this like feel that you're backstage. There's also screens and videos going, and with I think it's mostly Gonzo and the chickens. So that's what I remember the most.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you get brought into the theater, and of course it's a lot of please move all the way down the row, and no one's doing that. Please fill in all the available space, and no one's doing that.
Absolutely not.
Right. You have 3D glasses, of course, because it's 3D. So the whole thing is like Kermit is taking you around Muppet Studios, and he's like introducing the different Muppets to you, and they're talking about how they're going to demonstrate their 3D movie technology. So you get to go in with Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker. For the rest, and starting now, the rest of the podcast, I will be doing this as Beaker. So they have their new invention, which is Muppet Vision 3D, the same name as the attraction. Oh my God. And they demonstrate that for you. But of course, something goes wrong.
Always. Every ride.
Oh no. And then they have a little 3D dude named Waldo. And he breaks out and does a lot of 3D tricks where he's like bouncing on people's heads, or like his nose gets long and it looks like it's right in front of your face. You know, all that.
And let me just say, for like 1991, like the 3D's still great. Like it's still held up. I loved watching it every time.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
And they also do a cool thing too, because there's a bunny, and I do not remember this bunny's name. but he's like a side plot in the thing where he keeps trying to like help, but he keeps getting in the way, and then he has like a pity party, and he's like, I'm leaving, and so he leaves, and then all the Muppets are looking for him, and they actually have that really big monster dude that has a crazy name. It's like Fluffy or something, but he's like walking around, so they actually have somebody in a suit walking around the theater.
And
I think I saw a clip of people cheering him as he entered the theater. Yeah.
And he waved goodbye.
Aww.
So he broke the script and did that.
And then they shot him out back for breaking the script.
Is the bunny called Bean Bunny?
Yes.
They took him to a nice farm upstate, Brittney.
So then, they have an actual puppet of Bean Bunny. They have the two old men. It's cool because you have the 3D, but you also have the practical puppets in there with you, which I feel like is kind of necessary for Jim Henson, you know? So pretty much everything goes crazy. They get Bean back. Sam Eagle does this big celebrating America.
It's celebrating all cultures, but mostly America.
And of course, it goes haywire and it goes wild. And, it's just a lot of slapstick, like funny,
typical Muppet stuff.
Yeah. And it's really cute.
And then I love the ending because the crane breaks through the wall, and they filmed, people walking by.
So yes, I know what you're gonna say.
I mean, like when you think of 1991, like clothing, especially like they had the old school like Mickey hat with the ears.
Yeah.
Old
I was thinking that the last time I went on the ride, I was like, wow. It's funny how in that moment you don't realize how of that decade you look until you look at a video later and you're like, oh my God, that's like, 1991.
God, look at the windbreakers and the fanny packs.
That's all you heard in the 90s. Just windbreakers.
Right?
People be walking down the hall, you could hear them coming a mile away.
Yeah, it's like that crane breaks through and you're like, did I just go back in time?
Okay. And it's funny because it's supposed to be like, oh, I'm seeing people outside the building walking by.
No, absolutely not.
These people are from 40 years ago.
Also, there's never been that many people standing outside of this building in the past 20 years.
Aww. That's true.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. They get the little Waldo guy back under control and give you a glimpse into the past, and that's the end of the show. All right. Well, we're going to take a little break from the Muppets.
Yes, we are.
And Jack and I are going to talk about our experience at the Coral Reef restaurant.
I'm so excited about this.
Have you been there before, Tionni?
No, but I've always heard that it's kind of like expensive, but it's like mid. It's not very amazing, but it seems like you guys might have enjoyed it.
That is the rumor. And we're here to say like, hey, that's just a rumor. Because I don't know how it was before. You know how restaurants at Disney once they have that reputation, it sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I don't know what happened with Coral Reef or how it was before. But we went recently, a week ago?
A week for your birthday.
Yeah.
Can I ask why you decided to go to Coral Reef?
I'm sorry to bring this up, but it was a weekend for us to go to Epic. Mm-hmm. We were staying at Terra Nova. Mm-hmm. But we wanted to get our Maleficent magnets. And it was lunchtime. And we were like, well, where do we want to eat? So we looked at the app and we looked at all the walk-ups. And the closest thing was Coral Reef. And I was like, you know what? I went to Coral Reef once on a date. Let's go. And
let's make a better memory.
Let's get Love Bomber out of our minds, and let's see what's up. I
hardly know her.
So we went, and even the people that worked there because we kind of got into discussions with them about it, and they were like, yeah, people don't know we're here. We're kind of hidden. We're in the corner. And they're like, please tell everybody that we're here and we exist.
Aww.
Our waitress told us that they're getting a new sign.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will help. And this was my first time ever coming here.
Yeah, I don't even think I've set foot into that restaurant.
Yeah, it is like really off on its own. I had no clue where it was. And so we went in, everyone was like, it was from the moment we got there, the door was opened for us. They were so kind when we walked in. The guy taking us to our table was so friendly and was like asking us about our day. It was just like everybody seemed like just very happy that someone was there.
Oh, well, that's where you get the best service because they're like, "Oh my god, we have customers."
But let me just say, just about every table was filled. So people are going, but it's just it's not a hard reservation to get because we walked up.
And we have friends that are in town right now, and they told us they were going tomorrow, and we were like, yes.
Oh, because you don't want to find out that it closed because nobody's really it's forgotten about. And I'm sure when it first opened, it was like a big deal. And I remember the first time I ever saw that restaurant was on Boy Meets World. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's where I first saw it. I was like, oh my God, there's a restaurant that has an aquarium in it like that. And
it's amazing. And you can scuba dive in the aquarium. There were divers in there while we were eating.
Yeah, it was an excursion. I was like, oh, cool.
I always love those ABC show episodes that was just an advertisement for Disney World. Because come to Disney World, basically. Yeah.
It was a few weekends ago. I was at home, and I think you were in Tennessee. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna be lazy and just lay here. And I'm watching TV, and those old episodes came on because they played back all those 90s shows, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch these. And I'm just like, oh, Disney in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So lovely.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, back to Coral Reef. Here we go again. Just
we were still talking about Coral Reef. It was relevant.
We had a good view of the aquarium, but it's not really a bad view. The way it's designed, every table has a really good view. Of course, the tables up against the aquarium are probably what people want.
Also, they give you a piece of paper that helps you identify all the different fish.
Yeah.
And, like,
that's cool.
Creatures in there. So that was cool too.
It's all, it looks like one of those like preschool things. It's all laminated and it's got the pictures and it's really cute. We started out with the bread, which was amazing. It's like a pineapple coconut bread.
And let me tell you,
that sounds
I hate
great.
coconut. Like, I hate coconut, and I loved this bread. So, and it's like a citrus honey butter.
Yeah,
right?
And the butter was citrus honey butter, so it like went perfectly with the bread. Then we oh my gosh, y'all. So we were like, yeah, we're getting an appetizer because it's us and we love food.
What kind of wings?
Jamaican spiced rum glaze.
Ooh,
with green onions.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
it was delicious.
And I was like, she was like, well, how is it? And I was like, I went on it. I was like, what sorcery are these wings? First of all, the flavor's amazing, but they did the perfect like crunch.
Oh yeah,
on the outside, and then like nice juicy tender chicken on the inside.
Why do I not eat dinner before we talk? I was like, oh, we're not going to talk about food this episode. Then I forgot about your coral reef review.
Oh my goodness. I was just, that part beyond the flavor of the wings was like blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And she explained like it was like an intricate process where they were like, they put it in like cornstarch, then they flash fry it, then they put all the stuff in, then they fry it again, and just, oh my gosh, those wings, y'all. I will go back for the wings.
I'll go back.
So out of 5 stars, we were the wings. 5 out of 5?
5.
Oh, 5.
All the food was 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Where else did we just have wings that were also 5 out of 5?
That was at the other park.
Oh, okay.
Quit bringing them.
Leave them out of this. So what was your entree?
We both got the surf and turf, which was filet mignon, grilled shrimp, garlic mashed potatoes, key lime chimichurri, and these like little sweet peppers.
Oh man!
Oh my God. It's one of the best steaks I've ever had.
Yeah, shocking, right? Like when people,
I've never heard anything great about this restaurant.
People don't think like, oh, cool. People are like, oh, coral reef. Okay, yeah, coral reef is there. That's how people think of coral reef. But y'all, do not sleep on it. I'm telling you, do not sleep on it. It was amazing.
Yeah, I wasn't going to Epcot this upcoming trip, and now you're making me think I should go to coral reef.
When I don't need steak sauce, that's how good the steak was.
Right.
When I'm not like, oh, do you have A1 or
Yeah, it was excellent. It was really great. We even like went and asked to like give a compliment. Like we did the cast compliment thing you can do, but we were like, we just want to tell you guys that this has been an amazing experience because it was just.
And that was great because it was your birthday dinner too, or lunch. And so that's great.
Yeah, it was great. I 100% recommend Coral Reef.
Now, did you feel bad eating fish in front of the fish?
No,
because we were eating shrimp.
How do you know there's no shrimp in there?
I don't feel bad. I need a cow in front of a cow.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I would feel bad about that a little bit. But I feel like it's not you, at least, you know.
Wow.
Oh my God, Pika's coming after
right. I'm like, Brittney's just digging herself deeper.
Like, oh, why did Port Keith get canceled? What? Brittney's eating cows in front of cows. So. And then she looked at the cow in the eye and said, "You're not."
Did you guys get dessert?
No. Oh God, we were so full. Well, now that we're all hungry, back to Muppets. Tionni, do you want to talk to us about what is replacing Muppets?
Well, it's not a secret anymore that Monsters, Inc. Land is replacing Muppets 3D, which everybody is extremely excited about and has been excited about it since the announcement at D23 last year. And as soon as that was announced, people pretty much kind of said, you know what, area's in danger? The Muppet area. So pretty much people were like, yeah, that's definitely where they're going to put it. But it wasn't confirmed yet. So Josh D'Amaro, with the help of Billy Crystal at D23, announced the plans to build a living, breathing, and not at all Scary Monsters Inc. inspired area where you'll be able to stroll the streets alongside some of your favorite monsters. And he mentioned that he's always dreamt about riding through the door in that door vault, like ever since he's seen the movie. And he's like, I'm sure everybody else feels the same. So guess what? You guys are going to get to do that. You're going to get to ride on those doors in the factory. So as soon as, I remember watching D23 coverage and everybody was just like screaming, like, oh my God, like, I cannot believe we're actually about to be on these doors. So this will be Disney's first ever suspended coaster. Recently during South by Southwest, which I think was in like March, they revealed like a first look of the loading station, and basically they're eliminating that vertical hill climb that you usually have to do in a coaster by just having these devices lift you up off of the floor to bring you up high. Yeah. So like a claw kind of snatches you up, kind of like the doors in the movie, and takes you up into the air.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to be some new tech. It's going to be super cool. And I think the good, like, the other park does a great job of innovation and, using that ride system. I forgot what they call it we're not talking about that park. But I feel like the thing about Disney is that they have a great way of making rides thrilling, but also like family friendly and different. And it makes you feel like you're directly in the film without using screens. I have to say that they don't use too many screens. They very much focus on the ride. So I can imagine that this is going to be very heavily focused on the ride with maybe some screen elements. But that's not going to be the driving force of how good this ride is going to be. Now, we have no idea what it's going to be like, but it seems really cool right now. So I'm excited. Yeah. And then also probably where Muppets 3D was, they're going to have a new theater show in Monsters Inc. land. I know they have the Laughing Floor. And do we have that? The Laughing Floor of Monsters Inc.?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they might do a new show in Hollywood Studios. Currently, there is no set opening date, but construction is obviously scheduled to begin this summer because we officially lost Muppets 3D. So they can finally close up that land. That's why I think, even though maybe we didn't see anything about Pizza Rizzo closing, it has to be because that whole area is going to be just, gates up and, you're not going to be able to walk through that area. So they might as well get rid of that. Nobody's hurting for that pizza.
Yeah. So they don't take 5 years to.
And let me just say that is the worst pizza I've ever had.
Yeah, that puffy pizza. I'm like, if you have to call it puffy pizza, what are we doing here?
Get out of here.
Yeah, right. So
puffy pizza at my face.
Right. So, like I mentioned before. I keep shouting out DFB, but they said in the concept art drawings for Monsters Inc. land, if you zoom in, you can see the iconic eyeball sculpture that is in front of Harryhausen's in the Monsters Inc. movie. So they think that they're going to bring that actual restaurant to that area, which is apparently, I haven't seen the movie in a bit, but I see that it's like a hard to get into restaurant that Mike takes someone out on a date for his birthday. And it's kind of like a Japanese restaurant, so it might be sushi. And is this like one of the few places in Disney that has sushi?
So cool.
Yeah, so hopefully they're right. But, Disney hasn't confirmed anything about a restaurant but I feel like if that's like the main restaurant mentioned in the movie, why wouldn't they do that? I think that's going to happen. So we can pretty much guarantee that. So also, just to dive deeper into Muppets 3, obviously, this ride was successful in the 90s, so Disneyland also wanted to do it. So there's definitely a California version of this. I don't think it's any different, really. It's probably the same story, the same video that was created for it, but it didn't really have a place to go until they built California Adventure, which, guys, I clearly remember California Adventure promo. That's how, because I was the age of watching Disney Channel, and I swear they did like a segment every commercial break about California Adventure. So like that is like built into my brain of like different current Disney Channel stars going to California Adventure and be like, look at this, whoa, like Do you remember Mike's Super Short Show? I'm pretty sure they were at the California Adventure. Yeah, so it's just like thinking about that time. It's just crazy that was 2001. I'm just like, oh my God, where did the time go? So the show opened in Hollywoodland when California Adventure opened on February 8th, 2001. And it was one of the few attractions that was directly geared towards children. Like I said, it was in Hollywoodland in the Sunset Theater, tucked in the back lot. Visitors arriving from Buena Vista Street would find the show on the left-hand side of Hollywoodland, around the corner from Award Wieners. Today, this theater houses temporary previews of upcoming Disney live-action movies such as Tron Legacy, Frankenweenie, Oz the Great and Powerful, anything that they could preview. But like we said, very much like Disney World, the Muppet 3D Vision had loyal fans, but it was mostly empty all the time. By the time we got to like the 2010s, like nobody was, like kids don't really even know what Muppets are, honestly, these days. So, and at that time, 2014, Frozen was the thing for kids. Everywhere, whether you saw the movie or not, you knew that song. So they were like, we need to put a Frozen sing-along somewhere. So they temporarily housed it where Muppet Vision was, and it was supposed to be like brought back after a certain amount of time, but they eventually just closed it completely down in 2015 or 2014. They have like officially closed it, and then they began it operating as the Crown Jewel Theater and they kept presenting the Frozen sing-along celebration. And then 2015, the theater is just now for previews, basically. So so I think, Muppet 3D Vision over there has been gone for a bit. So Disney World held on to it for a little while longer. And it seems, I think they changed it to Sunset Showcase Theater. Like, this theater keeps changing names over the years. So now I think it's showing Mickey's PhilharMagic. So yeah, it just I don't know. Hollywood got it late, and also got rid of it. Not Hollywood, it's Anaheim, but they got it late and then got rid of it first. Yeah, so yeah, they got rid of Muppets in 2015. So that's like 10 years ago.
Okay,
10 years ago, they were like, yeah, we're good. But, Henson's legacy will never be gone forever.
Yeah, I feel like they're still trying to figure out Hollywood Studios. That's why they kept it around.
Yeah, I really wish. I mean, Hollywood Studios, I guess, is like smaller, so it's kind of hard to add things. So they just keep replacing things, and the problem is it actually needs more things.
It really does. Like, stop replacing, just add. I still mourn for the Great Movie Ride.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite experiences going to Disney.
And unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't a Disney adult. I wasn't going to Disney every year. So I missed out on riding that, for the last time or even recently before. Yeah. So like, it's like it never happened because the last time I rode was probably when I was like in my early teens.
Bring back our people cake.
The people cake. Oh my God, I'm so upset with myself for taking so long to get bitten by the Disney bug.
New merch idea: people cake shirts.
I mean, we're waiting for all the merch, Brittney. Yeah. Like, you've had many topics. I mean, come on. I don't remember. We should have a merch list somewhere because we had some great ideas. And do we remember any of them?
Maybe. Hey, guess what? Jack and I ate somewhere else.
Oh,
Shocked?
No. Wow. They just be eating. They be going to Disney and eating.
They be eating.
They be eating. TBE.
Okay, wait, that's another shirt. They be eating.
Right, they be eating.
It's that picture that we took right as the notification popped up that our table was ready.
Yeah, Jack was trying to take a picture of us.
We were taking selfies.
Oh, that was legit you thinking that? Like, wow, that's hilarious.
mean, we might have to put that on our Instagram or something, because that's a hilarious pic.
So you're literally seeing that your table is ready at this moment.
We're taking selfies, and then that popped up, and I was like, click, and we were like, you could see, we were like, oh, food, very excited.
Yeah, that's my hilarious. Eyes have never been wider, I'm telling you. But you know what we were excited about? T-Rex. We went and had a dinner at T-Rex. And let me tell you, if you are not a member of Landry's, get yourself to be a member of Landry's, okay? Because
or your best friend.
Or your best friend. Yeah, just make sure somebody in your party has Landry's. Because
which is not a disease.
Okay. Landry's owns a lot of restaurants. T-Rex is one. Rainforest Cafe, Yak and Yeti.
Joe's Crab Shack.
I'm so glad you interrupted me to not even be able to say it.
Oh my goodness.
If you have a Landry's card, you like earn points and stuff. We're not sponsored, but if you want to.
Okay.
Right, Landry's, you really should.
Well, Landry's, look, I'd be using Landry's, especially for Yak and Yeti, y'all. All those families just sitting there waiting, and I walk in, here's my Landry's card, and we go right up and get seated.
Yeah,
Yak and Yeti, y'all.
They told us that there was a 2.5 hour wait for T-Rex, and we waited like 30-40 minutes.
That's insane.
So, it's really cool in there. I'm an adult and I enjoy it, but like if you have kids, especially kids who are into dinosaurs, please take them there because it's fantastic to just look at. There's like animatronic, like woolly mammoths and dinosaurs, and like every 15 minutes the world ends, like a meteor shower happens.
Much
keep
like
you on your toes.
The slightest inconvenience happens.
Yeah. So, we ended up having for the table their chili
chili what?
Queso.
Yeah, it's a queso with meat in it.
Chili
okay.
Con.
And then I just look at Jack with like panic in my eyes, like, no, I don't know what I get.
What did I say?
So we got that, and then we got
that country comes out, and you were like chili con. Chili
that
con
that Nashville's coming out. Okay, so we got that, and then we got this like caprese flatbread.
Oh yes.
Oh, listen, both of them were delicious. And then I got just like a regular burger, and Jack, you got the bacon
barbecue.
With the barbecue
onion rings on it. Oh.
So I thought the burger was great. I'm very picky with burgers, and I really liked this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Food's not going to change your life, but it's very good. Like it's
satisfying. You're going to leave happy.
Yeah, you're going to leave. You're going to eat it all. You're going to be sick because you've ate too much because it was delicious. It was very good.
Another friend of ours they have this meatloaf that is literally like just a huge round ball of meatloaf. It's supposed to be like a meteor. He said it was very good. It was my kid's birthday and they brought her out cake and sang to her, even though she was in the bathroom. When they come out to see, they all were like, oh,
she's not here. They did come back though when we were like, she's back.
Yeah, so it was really sweet. But yeah, it was great. I thought like the food was great. I don't know if I would wait 2.5 hours for T-Rex.
I would.
No, I wouldn't wait 2.5 hours for anything,
but,
honestly.
The reservations are pretty easy to get for T-Rex, so you ain't got to worry about it.
And that is in Disney Springs, by the way.
And it was a Saturday night in summer at Disney Springs, so...
In summer. Yeah, so, I mean, it like Disney Springs was nuts. It was...
Oh my God, it was... I will never go to Disney Springs on a Saturday night in the summer again.
No.
Oh no.
It was, and then you had the heat, and it was just like,
So yeah, I would say if you can get a reservation at T-Rex and you've got kids, it's a great place to go.
Or if you're just in the Springs, you're hungry, and it's not crazy, because usually you can just like go up. It's usually a walk-in, because I think one time we went, we were just hungry. That's the first time we went, and it was just me and Brittney, and we were like, do you guys have any spots? And I'm like, yeah, it's about a 5-minute wait. And we went right in. But we had 7 people?
Yeah.
To be able to seat us in 30 minutes with 7 people was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And did you find any of the, entertainment annoying or distracting? Or because I know they have like a meteor shower, like you said, Brittney, like every 5 minutes.
The only time that was annoying was because like I was trying to like look at the menu and then it would get dark as hell in there. And I was like, can I order my food before the world ends, please? Like, it was just.
And they have like really like nice saltwater fish tanks everywhere too.
Mm-hmm.
So that I was like, oh, let me just look at this.
Yeah, we were sat like right next to one of those too, so it was really nice. I mean, it was pretty busy when we went. So like me trying to get to the bathroom, I was like, this is the most stressful thing I'm going to do all day. I can tell you that much. Because those waiters are just zipping through there with trays of food, and I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, these are professionals.
Yeah.
Man. Because, and let me tell you.
And then they're zipping through there with trays of food in darkness every 5 minutes.
Our original plan was to go to Polite Pig, and when we showed up to Disney Springs and we saw the line, we were like, guys, absolutely not.
Yeah, it was wild.
I was like, I'm not waiting in the heat in line for Polite Pig, no.
To eat.
Right, because at that point, you guys, school is out in Orlando, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think this is the first weekend that, like, all schools are out, so.
Yeah, we got it, like, another 2 weeks, I think, over here. So we'll be down there soon. So you would get the Northeast coasters accounted for you soon.
At least it won't be Jersey week. That'll be later this year.
I don't know what that's not real.
What's Jersey week?
Jersey week is when all the schools in New Jersey close for like a week, and it's just New Jersey, and they all come to Walt Disney World for some reason.
I feel like all the New Jersey haters in the country made that up. I've never heard about that in my life. They're like, I know that all the Jersey people are coming. Oh no! Like that. I just guys, I get
on their way.
I get like illogically upset when people like hate on Jersey for no reason. Like I was like mad at Beyonce for like 2 seconds because we were at her concert at MetLife, which is in New Jersey, and she started off by saying, "Hey, New York," and I was like, "We're not in New. We are in New Jersey." Like I was getting like, I love Beyonce, but I was like, "Excuse me, you were in New Jersey, and you need to stop saying this is a New York stop. This is a New Jersey stop." And then there's like people fighting online, like it's a New York stop because she said it is. We're not in New Jersey. This is New York. Very like New Jersey is trash, and I'm like, but your city's kind of trash, but that's fine.
A couple of my friends from high school are currently in London, and they were like, "Oh, let's go to London to see Beyonce's concert." So I was like, "Oh, thanks for the invite, guys."
Thanks for the invite. Oh, okay. Well, let's finish the episode. We're basically there.
All right. I think that about does it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed the show. You earned your Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D stamp. R.I.P.
Pour one out for him.
Arms of the angel.
That's the one you guys picked? Oh, all I can see is shaking little doggies in cages. I don't like that song.
Just Muppets in cages.
Oh, no.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Portkey Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Portkey Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.